How about a little bit of news? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, again, you guys don't know what these music cues are.
Well, all right. Sure.
I just say
What's happening?
some
Breaking
news.
into the
PAX is
podcast?
happening. I don't know if you guys heard about the Penny Arcade Expo. Seattle, Washington.
It's a lot
happening.
bigger this year.
It's good that we can get like that hometown right here in Seattle, Washington. That's good. That's good.
Nice.
Home of Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Yes. Is he? Sir Mix-a-Lot here? We actually we were talking about trying to get Mix here, and he's taping a music video. Okay, fair enough. All right. Is it
in one of the rooms here at the hotel?
Cars? What's it about? It's like
It's about Rico Kasich.
Asses. Yeah. Rico Kasich loves ass. Everyone knows this, so it makes total sense. Well, maybe we can get Kid Sensation here next time or something. You know.
Close enough.
What? This
No, that's
don't
not
know
gonna-
about
that's
Sir
not gonna play with this
Mix-a-Lot's
audience.
posse. Nothing. That's no. You got.
All right, so let's talk about Telltale a little bit. A kind of indie developer that's gotten a lot of love at PAX in years past, and they've got Back to the Future in some capacity here. I don't know. I haven't seen. Ran past the booth. I don't know exactly what they're
I
showing.
talked to him a little bit today. The poker game is not here at all. I know
Okay.
that. I don't know about Back to the Future.
So yeah, this poker game. Now they've been kind of teasing this on their site for a while. They had some silhouettes of characters, and people kind of figured, oh, that's the heavy, and that looks like Strong Bad, and that's probably Tycho. And so people were thinking like, oh, they're going to make some sort of like crazy giant crossover adventure game like those guys love to do. And it was revealed, I think like last night, and earlier this morning, that nope, it's a poker game. We're making a poker game.
But didn't they say it was going to be a poker game with like dialogue trees?
Like dialogue trees and like unique tells, and so it's going to have the heavy Tycho, like, all that stuff, and it's $5.
Yeah, it's like the part of their pilot program.
Yeah, it's coming out of that like cracked splinter group that made the
Puzzle
Agent.
Yeah, baffling. Like just a baffling turn.
It seems like
for
the sort of
them.
thing that they would have had to spend more time like getting the paperwork together to get all of those characters in it instead of like making the rather than make the game or something. But
they just had the game already, and it was just like, all right, we'll drop these dudes in once the ink dries.
I don't know.
And, I don't know. For me, it almost seems like something that should be like for charity, like, and we're giving all of the money to Child's Play or something like that.
You're thrown down like that.
I'm just saying.
Don't make money off your game, guys. God. The hell?
I mean, just the fact that it's $5 and it's kind of not in their usual wheelhouse of adventure game stuff.
Well, who knows if it has like how do you have dialogue trees and poker? So we'll see.
You say stuff like
I raise you, and what do you say back? I don't raise you. I guess those are technically kind of dialogue trees, except it's just poker.
Did you design this? Let me see your design. See your design doc.
No, that's not.
I think that type of crossover stuff is really exciting whenever it happens and whatever it happens to. You mix anything with anything, I'm there. I don't care what it is. Whatever you got, put it with something else. I'm showing up, hat in hand, like, let's do this.
All right, Jeff, chocolate and peanut butter. What do you think?
No, I'm not into that.
All right. Maybe we'll figure out some other combo
Okay.
that'll work for you. Oh, what else is going on?
Airplanes, huh?
Yeah. Why do I always get the cart with the bad wheel?
Yeah, right? Like, 3 of them are like, oh, fine, we're going this way. And then we're like...
White people drive shopping carts like this. So Apple had brought out the ghastly skeleton of Steve Jobs again earlier this week.
Hey.
Dude, come on! Tell me that shit isn't scary. It's impressive that they keep.
The man is in
that.
shape. You are just envious.
It's I don't know. It's terrifying, but part of the thing they like to talk about the iPhone and the iPod Touch, whatever you want to call it.
iDevices.
The iDevices as these big gaming platforms, and so to kind of back that up during the show, they brought out some who was it? It wasn't Mark Rain. It was Mike Capps.
Mike Capps.
And then D-Must.
Donald Mustard.
Donald Mustard came out there and showed off Project Sword.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, that is exactly right. Epic Citadel is like the demo version you can get now, but yes, Project
Sword. Sword.
Come on, really wrap your lips around it.
Yeah, let's use it.
Sword.
Yeah.
Work it.
Brad, you looked at this along with our good friends at Tested.com.
Yeah.
Norman
Norman
what's
Chan.
up?
Chan in the front row.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Give it up for Norman Chan. Give it up for Tested.com. These guys are awesome.
Will Smith could not be here.
So, I mean, from the presentation, that shit looked awesome.
Dude, it looks amazing.
But then also they had
the
the fake controls on
Yeah,
screen
the
again, and so it's
on-screen,
like I'm like, this looks great, except that you're doing the same bullshit thing that every other
Like
iPod
fake
Touch or
thumbstick.
iPhone thing.
So I actually downloaded and played around with the thing.
Yeah.
And it's the Citadel's kind of interesting because there's that other control scheme where you can kind of tap to move. And basically, you just kind of tap on the center of the screen, he'll start walking. And then once he's moving, you can kind of hold on and look around, which might work for a non-action game or something like that. And that looked like a viable way to play a game that did not run at a shooter's pace. But if they are making some kind of action game, then yeah. I mean, who the fuck wants to play games with a touchscreen controller? Like,
I think it just depends
like,
on
like action games. Like really, like. It's fine that they come out and say, that the iPod and the iPhone are the world's largest gaming platform because they're technically correct because, there's a lot of people on those things and there are a lot of things that they can classify as games. But, I mean, we should talk about, like, real games when we talk about this stuff. And a lot of that stuff it doesn't excite the people that play actual games, right? Like my... So it's just kind of annoying to see, like, over and over again, like, check it out, we made a dual joystick shooter. It's like, oh, cool, so I put my thumbs on it and cover, like, a significant chunk of the screen to play it? Awesome.
Again, I don't sense sincerity in that voice.
No, that time you're right. I'm not being
Okay,
sincere.
got it.
Yeah. You have pegged that. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Good to see Cher working.
Although that kind of begs the question of, like, what does this mean to Shadow Complex 2, right? Like,
If that's even a thing.
Come on. That has to be a thing, right?
I don't think it has to be a thing at all.
I hope it's a thing.
It should be. They should make another Shadow Complex. In fact, if they tried to make one on iPhone, that maybe that would work too. They'd have to make a lot of changes to the way it. Don't do it.
Stop
Yeah.
it. What are you doing? You're
What?
just
No.
blowing up the thing you just said.
It'd be like, so it's just like you get a bunch of points, and then you click on it and say, like, fight, and you push the fight button, and then it fights, and then when you run out of points, you can pay them real money to buy more points.
Well, it's just the whole. Yeah, why have a button? It's just the whole screen. You just hit
the screen.
Just touch it
just
somewhere.
Touch the screen somewhere.
Just smear your
Just
finger
shake the
across it
phone.
somewhere. Yeah. Shake to win.
I am
you
very
go.
excited about the
Patent pending.
pending.
Patent pending.
Patent pending. Pac-Man for Kids is now coming to iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad, and iPod, the classic, the original click wheel.
Premier
We
release
decided
from
to do one
Carbon
of
Neutral
those.
Games.
Controls are simple enough.
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath remake coming to PlayStation Network next year.
Dude, what?
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath remake coming to PlayStation Networks next year.
I'm sorry.
Just Add Water is working on this thing alongside, with the blessings of Lauren Lanning and the Oddworld Inhabitants dudes.
Does that company exist anymore?
Apparently.
Lord Lanning is still a person.
I mean,
Yeah.
he exists bodily.
Well, that's, assuming he ever did exist in the first place.
It's pretty deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I don't like this. I don't like all three of you staring at me like that, like, oh no, what did I say?
My favorite.
This is kind of awesome to me because I felt like that was a really underappreciated game in all of the like people really go nuts over the first few Oddworld games, but I think by the time Stranger's Wrath came out, people had kind of I don't know.
It was like it was only on the Xbox.
And it was only on the Xbox, and it just
Who had an Xbox?
and it was also kind of late in the Xbox life cycle,
right
too,
at the
so,
end, I think.
So I don't know. This is I guess an odd thing, and it's I guess weird
Boom. Yeah.
This panel's over.
He's done.
It's an odd thing, right? Am I right? Am I right?
Dude, say something.
So that's a pretty good game. Mortal Kombat's pretty good. No, my favorite thing about the Oddworld games, my favorite weird thing is that Lorne Lanning did a lot of the voice stuff for it, and he would not hesitate to do it in front of you. anytime he possibly could.
Like unprompted?
Like kind of unprompted. There was a demo they did where the voice effects weren't in yet, so he was playing.
No, like in person?
and doing the voices, and then you're gonna work. This guy's gonna go like, hey, how you doing? And you're gonna go over here and go rah, 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 rah. And
Seriously?
seriously,
That is, could I pay Lauren Lanning to come to my house and do that with just like any game?
let's see how Stranger's Wrath does, and then that'll dictate.
So I guess they've only announced this for PlayStation Network, but they're also not necessarily saying it's a PlayStation Network exclusive. But they're also putting in Move support and making it 720p
Yeah, it's
and
a shooter. I guess you could. Okay, yeah, sure.
a few other things like that. So it's it's not. I don't know exactly what it is. If it's a remake or a re-envisioning, but there you go.
Reimagining. It's now you push the button marked fight, and then he uses the ammo or bugs. And
Shake
then
your
they're
ice cream
alive,
cone
it's a
to
bug.
win.
It's a living bug, but it's like it's ammo.
I mean, cool concepts in that game.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a neat game.
It got kind of weird at the end.
Yeah, the whole thing's weird. I mean, yeah. Weird that an Oddworld game would be weird.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, I don't think I fucking do know what the fuck you're talking about.
When his legs come out and you find out that he's a different
How
kind
are
of
you going to
creature,
sit there and tell me what I do or don't know?
I could stand up.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should.
I got the podium there.
No, that's cool. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Maybe this is a good time to have someone else stand up then.
Yeah, I think so too.
So
Who among you?
I don't know if who here follows Ice-T on Twitter? Is it just me? Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome, right? It's the most batshit crazy thing to think that OG original gangsta Ice-T is constantly twittering and often twittering about games.
Ice-T loves video. Ice-T is basically putting me out of work, and that's fine. His game reviews are both shorter and more definitive than I think anything that I've written in the last 12 years. So
yeah, they're concise, they're hard hitting, cuts to the point.
They don't take a lot of time. You know what Ice-T thinks of a game when he is done. I have been asked. People have said, "I read the review. Did you like it?" I'm like.
Any of you guys listen to our E3 podcasts at all, or see any of the live stream stuff that we did? Some of that. So one of the revelations from that was that friend of the site, John Vignacchi, does a pretty amazingly awful Ice-T impression. I mean, it's brilliant in spirit, let's say.
The essence?
The essence of Ice-T is there, spot on.
It doesn't need to sound like Ice-T to evoke the T-ness.
The what?
You heard me.
So I would, at this point now, like to invite one John Vignacchi to the stage.
Yeah!
John Vignacchi, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, everybody.
So
I can't believe I signed up to do this.
I can't believe it either.
Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I mean, you sent me a message on Facebook, oh, it's going to be no big deal. Why don't you come and talk, do your IC voice? I'm like, okay. And then we walked in here. I'm like, holy shit. I'm about to commit career suicide.
So
That's like the 5th time you've done that with us, and you keep getting work. So.
What up, PAX 2010? Yeah! More importantly, what up, Giant Bomb community? Thank you guys so much for being here. Applause yourself, please.
A little bit of that there, yeah.
Man, maybe we should hire this guy.
All right, so I'm completely nervous.
Go ahead and put that on the podium there. So I've gotten a
Guarantee you this is not gonna be
selection
funny.
of game-related Ice-T quotes that we are now going to get a reading of from Mr. John Vignacchi himself. Johnny, take it away.
Well, okay, so no one tell Cliff I'm doing this because I'm really concerned he's going to tell IC to come kick my ass.
These are actually all lines of dialogue from Gears 3.
This is terrible. Actually, I have one of my associate producers in the house, Matt Soley. Could you please stand up? Everyone give him a hand so he's not embarrassed. And Matt, could you please join me on stage here real quick? Okay, so,
Hold on, you don't get flunkies.
Oh, no, he's got a posse.
Okay.
If I'm
didn't say
going
that.
down, I'm bringing somebody with me. Right?
Fair enough. Well, there's the rest of us up on stage, so.
Oh, great. So we're both going down now.
Yeah. Do me a favor, stare at the back of my neck real quick. 1 million troops. All right. Little inside joke. Anyway, okay. So here we go. Do you just want me to start from the top?
Let's just hear them and then go from there.
All right, from Ice-T's Twitter. Oh my God, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Here we go.
This is the best idea.
I'm so worried about that. I am still. I'm so deep in this all game, I really think I can ride a horse.
This was the best idea. I'm so fucking smart.
Anyway, been playing Red Dead Redemption, single player for 3 days straight. This game's got no end. I'm fighting grizzly bears.
We're both fired after this.
By the way, you can find me on LinkedIn if you're hiring. Yo, dude, there's no nudity in video games. They're not real people.
Something to think about. Something to think about.
Yeah.
Something for your tone piece, kid. Ice-T gets deep.
I just met 2 of the writers from Lost. Sorry. I just met 2 of the writers from Lost. They also have their own show. Tim and Eric's awesome show. Good job.
I included that one because I thought that shit was just funny.
That shit was just funny.
Yeah. So
Did he say super this time?
Super gangster.
super gangster. Oh, this is terrible. I know I can never get a job from EA, but all right, here we go. Final level quick review. Medal of Honor beta sucks. FLTG Kane and Lynch 2 instant review. I've only played the game for 2 hours so far. 2 words, super gangster.
I use those same words in my review. And I'm still here.
And last but not least, excuse me, poppin' at PAX. Been playing the new Dead Rising 2 download. Super dope.
Let's hear it for John Vignacchi and Ice-T.
P.S. Tron, if you guys haven't checked it out, please do.
Is Jeff Bridges in the game?
Hey, easy.
Is multiplayer in the
There's
demo?
multiplayer up to 10 people, and that's
Oh,
super
word.
gangster.
All right.
And orange jumpsuit. All right, so you're gonna kick me off the stage now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, let's hear it one more time. Super gangster. Orange jumpsuit.
One of my favorite things about John Vignacchi is that he is constantly worried that he is going to be fired. And it always involves us somehow.
I wonder why.
I'm glad we could help.
Oh, that was exhausting. Even just to
I don't even know where to go from
be in
there.
the presence of that. You guys want to take a break?
I've had a lot of water.
Yeah. You want to take a break?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use one.
All right. Well, why don't we take a break here? And you know what? Let's just go down to the audience. So one of the things about PAX is we don't really have a lot of time to go see panels. So we figured why not just have the most awesome panel that we could have in the middle of our own panel. So we're going to just take off here for a second, and I would like to invite to the stage Gary Whitta, Jeff Green, and Michael Pachter. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Girls. Where's Michael? Is he awake still? Here he is.
There he is.
There he is.
I got my gangsta on.
Oh, God.
That's a tough act to follow.
That is a tough act to follow. First of all, thanks to the Giant Bombcast guys. Giant Bomb, my favorite gaming website, and I think best gaming podcast on the air right now. Checks in the mail. Thanks, Jeff. Oh, also, this is a personal to Vinny. When your internship's up, I'd like your job.
And Jeff,
I'm sorry.
Jeff, the soul patch is styling. I'm going to do that now.
So I don't know exactly why they invited us three old guys up here. I don't know why.
I think our cumulative age is actually greater than the cumulative age of the audience.
Of the entire audience put together, it probably is.
It's like the grumpy old men section of the podcast.
It kind of is. And if we want to start getting grumpy.
I have socks older than the cumulative age of the audience.
And you're wearing them now.
Yeah, no, dude. Flip-flops.
Don't. No.
Oh, dude. Nobody needs to see that.
I'm a SoCal guy. We wear flip-flops 24/7.
Now, you had a panel this morning, your own
I
panel,
did.
and you were
there
wearing
were
a
8
suit.
people there. So if any of you 8 are here, dudes. I personally greeted each of them. Thank you very much for coming back.
So I don't know do we need to introduce ourselves? You know, Gary Whitta,
Hello.
writer of Book of Eli.
And if you don't own the Book of Eli, go buy it. You can't watch it with your mom. It's not that kind of movie. Gary, seriously, I just saw it. I love that movie.
You didn't see it in the theater?
Dude, God, no. You know what?
Fuck.
The last movie I saw in the theater was Gladiator. That's how old I am.
All right.
Wow.
No, I got kids. It's like, you spend your time with people like you. You don't go watch a movie in the theater, please. Come on.
You don't,
But it was
right.
really awesome.
Thank you.
And please do it again, because it was
What, the
awesome.
same movie?
No, do it. Just keep writing, because you're good.
Yeah, all right, I'm working
It
on it.
was really good.
I'm working on it.
And my experience with Jeff Green is that I sat next to him while he was talking about how tan the CEO of Take-Two is, which is all you need to know about this guy.
Oh, that was my
Okay, so-
Take-Two live blog, right? Yeah.
So Gary is an accomplished film writer. If you haven't seen the Book of Eli, buy it. Don't rent it. It's really good. It's worth watching again.
Thanks, dude.
I have no idea what dude. We
have no idea what you do. I don't know.
I help people.
How do you have a
invest-
career?
Yeah, exactly. I help people invest. That's what I do. I'm a stock market analyst. I'm actually spend more time on CNBC than at things like PAX. I have no freaking clue why anybody cares what I have to say. So you are free.
I'm
to
still waiting for the HD week.
You guys can throw shit at me. Yeah. Hey, baby. I got an HD.
I'm just saying. I'll take it.
You guys can throw shit at me if I say anything that you don't care to hear. I too am a huge Giant Bomb fan, and I actually called you guys out. Shouted you guys out last time I was on bonus round. So I've likened you guys. Although we are going to probably talk about how game journalism really sucks since these two guys left it.
No, we're not going to do that. No. Gary Whitta is the former editor-in-chief of PC Gamer. That you were editor-in-chief from 90...
No, well, the UK edition from the PC Gamer was originally a British magazine, and from the launch in 93 to 96, I was the editor, and then the US edition, 96 to 2000.
Yeah. And, yeah. You're the... Why am I saying yeah? I don't know. Sure. And here's an interesting factoid. The very first cover of Duke Nukem Forever was on Gary's magazine.
1997. I put Duke Nukem on the cover.
And here we are.
And Gary's a little bit out of shape, but Duke Nukem, the character, was based on Gary's physique.
Yeah, it's totally true.
Circa 1997.
And 2 times subsequently, it was on the cover of PC Gamer under my watch, three times. And then I went on to write on the game. I wrote some of the cinema. I don't know if any of this is in the game anymore. It's been through so many iterations. But yeah, it's been weird to come here and see it finally, I guess, coming out. Although when I went over there, I was talking to the Gearbox guy, and I said, "Oh, so this is finally coming out?" He goes, "Yeah, we're finishing it." I said, "Girl, do you know when it's coming out?" He said, "No." So I guess not that much has changed. But it's been, I don't know, it's weird. I love George Broussard and all those guys. Like I said, I used to work for them, but I just feel like, doesn't it
kind of reflect really poorly on 3D Realms that they struggled with this game for 13 years and then they give it to Gearbox and they're going to finish it. It's like, you can't open this jar, you give it to someone else, they just, here you go. And it's like, oh, shit.
Well, I mean,
I must have loosened it for you.
And how many people in the audience have ever played a Duke Nukem game? Oh, that's okay. That's impressive. All right, that's impressive. Because we think like this is Atari 2600 time. I mean, this is so old that
Yeah.
it is amazing. 13 years and that you guys know
That's a
it.
long time.
And counting. I mean, it's not over.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? I'm going to tell you now. Mafia 2 has no freaking prayer of breaking even, and the CEO called me out on that. What an. I mean, what a. I'm sorry, but I'm going to give you guys some simple math on game economics. You spend $60 million making a game, and you take in revenues of $40 million. That's not a profitable game. Okay, wait. How many of you bought Mafia 2? Okay, there you go. Yeah, major profits.
Wow.
I'm there. All right, I'll take my side of that bet.
Wow.
Wow, Paxer is fucking bringing it. He's usually so dry and polite and nice. So have you been drinking or something?
I have been.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody else paid, so I drank.
You know what was great? If you went to Michael's panel earlier today, everyone who went, on every seat there was a free button with his face on
With
it.
his face on it. Right. You got him?
I brought
We
you
were going to
guys-
wear him.
Oh, you got one?
I brought you guys.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right.
I know just where to put it.
And make sure that the pin is unhinged when you put it there.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
So, Gary, did you actually get to see Duke or not?
No, I couldn't be bothered to stand in line.
If they had let you cut in, would you have?
Yeah, I mean, I was able to cut into a couple of lines. I mean, I haven't been like day to day involved in the games industry for many years, but I did it for so long that I still, can call in some favors and get in to see things. But I don't know any of the guys working on Duke Nukem anymore, so I wasn't able
Right.
to.
You know Randy.
Oh, Randy Pitchford? Yeah. He taught me how to do the David Blaine levitating
He
trick.
could get you in. He has some pull.
I'm not doing it for you, but no, I'm not doing it. It turns out it's really easy. It's such a bogus trick, but we were in a bar one time because I don't know if Randy Pitch from Gearbox is actually a really good magician. He's a conjurer. He can do all kinds of crazy magic tricks. And I had just seen one of these David Blaine street magic shows. This is years ago. And I said, "Fucking David Blaine." He goes, "This guy's a hack." I mean, dude, he fucking levitates. He goes, "I can do that." I said, "Bullshit." He gets in the bar and he fucking does it. I'm like, "Oh shit, you gotta tell me how you do that." And he's like, "It's pretty cool." Yeah, he can levitate. And bring out Duke Nukem Forever. The guy's a genius.
So Gary is going to levitate Ryan Davis after this panel's over.